Okay, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good morning, everybody. Welcome to Junior and Senior High School of Islamic Boarding School of Al Jufri. Okay, before I let's teach about this, I want to introduce myself. I'm the English teacher of Senior High School of Al Jufri, and this is one of the English assignment of 12th grade, and this is how to reading news item, and this is the one of assignments to fulfill of the final project of the 12th grade. Okay, thank you.
Good morning, viewers. It's 7 o'clock in the morning and you are listening to Headline News in this channel Liputan GTV. We are Sophie and Wasim. The first news is about international news. Omicron less severe than Delta but still poses danger for unvaccinated by WHO. The highly infectious Omicron coronavirus variant causes less severe disease than the Delta strain, but it remains a dangerous virus, particularly for those who are unvaccinated. The head of the World Health Organization or WHO said on Wednesday, 12th of January. Speaking at a news briefing, Director General Tedros Adhanom Ghebreyesus said more than 90 countries were yet to meet the target of vaccinating 40% of their population, and more than 85% of people in Africa were yet to receive a single dose. We must not allow this virus a free ride or wave the white flag, especially when so many people around the globe remain unvaccinated, he said. In its weekly epidemiological report on Tuesday, the WHO said cases increased by 55% or 15 million in the week to 9th of January from a week earlier, by far the most cases reported in a single week. This huge spike in infection is being driven by the Omicron variant, which is rapidly replacing Delta in almost all countries, Tedros said. He said the majority of people hospitalized around the world with COVID-19 were unvaccinated, and that if transmission was not curtailed, there was greater risk of another variant emerging that could be even more transmissible and more deadly than Omicron.
The second news is about national news. Indonesia approved 5 COVID-19 vaccine for booster shots. Jakarta, Indonesian authorities on Monday, 10th of January, granted emergency authorization for the use of 5 different COVID-19 vaccine as booster shot that will prioritize vulnerable groups. Penny Lukito, head of Indonesia Food and Drug Monitoring Agency, said Sinovac, Pfizer, AstraZeneca, Moderna, and Sinovac vaccine would be distributed as a third vaccine shot in the country. Lukito added, there are several additional vaccines that are currently in the process of clinical trials to obtain emergency use permits. We need to give the booster vaccine to maintain vaccine efficacy against COVID-19 infection, Lukito said at news conference on Monday. The Health Ministry-run booster program will begin Wednesday and put at the front of the line high-risk population aged 18 years and above, namely the elderly and groups of immunocompromised individuals, according to a ministry statement. The government has distributed booster shots to medical shots in July of last year. The government is also distributing free booster vaccine for the elderly and other vulnerable groups. Indonesia, as of Sunday, had recorded more than 4.2 million COVID-19 cases and more than 141,000 deaths. During the peak of the last shoot in July, it hit 56.757 cases per day as hospital became overwhelmed by sick patients and then out of bed and oxygen supplies. A total of 118 million people in the country have received the complete 2 doses of vaccine at a government set target of 208 million people.
Okay, we think that's all our news this morning, and we will meet again with us in the same time, in the same channel, and of course more warm and actual news. And lastly, say goodbye.
Jump.